Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Watkins and my Pecha will be on mixed martial arts. There's a lot in the background of this that not a lot of people see. A lot of head games, a lot of conditioning. We're not all brutes. Some of us are, but a lot of us just do it for the sport. We test ourselves, and I've had a passion for martial arts since I was a kid. I actually went into wrestling in sixth grade. I learned weight distribution, leverage, and conditioning. It actually taught me a lot of discipline. I wanted to stay disciplined. I wanted to get in shape, stay physical, and just keep going just to see what I can do with my body and how well I can perform. Now, wrestling led me into the whole MMA bit. Eventually, right after high school, I moved to Colorado and started training in 8th Street Gym. I studied Muay Thai and Jiu Jitsu. Now, I lived in Colorado. I left my friends and family at home. I lived with my grandparents and a couple uncles and an aunt. But whenever I wasn't working, I went to 8th Street Gym. I got homesick, so I found my home there. So I eventually took a fight in Wyoming. It was my debut. I was nervous. I was anxious, excited. There was nobody there but my teammates and a trainer. No family, no friends. But it was my time to play. I was going to get in there and show my stuff. And I won. Second round TKO. I was excited. I felt like a celebrity. Well, the day after that, I moved back to California, and a couple months later, I started training Tank Tae Kempo. I'm the fastest ranking black belt in that style. It took me 2 years and a few months. This was the beginning of where I was going to go. This is my background to my kicks and my flashy movements and angles. So from there, I transitioned into kickboxing. Kickboxing doesn't have a real rank system, but you got a lot of combos, pad work, bag work. Eventually, I took a short notice bout. I ended up losing. It was a week's notice. I didn't want to make my gym look bad, so I took the fight. I lost to decision, and opinions were swayed on that one. But hey, you can't change the judge's opinion. Now, with kickboxing, I also do jujitsu. Wrestling carried me a lot in jujitsu. In the beginning, submissions are a big thing in jujitsu. You want to get those so you can finish. Jiu-jitsu is like chess. You got to think a couple moves ahead. And last year I took first in a tournament in Fresno, California. Ground and pound helps with jiu-jitsu. You hit people, they go, oh, what was that? What do I do? And then bam, you've got advancement in position. You've got cardio, takedowns, control, more cardio, and sparring. Sparring was fun. You stuck one person in the ring, and every minute or two, depending on settings, you stuck a new guy in there to come attack you and push yourself, and thus leading me to amateur. I started in California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Organization, which is CAMO. I was on a 4-win streak, counting Wyoming, and I was having fun. People were following me. I was excited. My family were like, "Oh yes, go John, go!" And I was getting a big head. It was awesome, and I lost. My last fight amateur, you can't win them all. I was the main event. I was winning the fight, and I made a mistake, and it happens. And I got caught in a rear naked choke. But luckily, I had family that supported me there. It was my mom's first time seeing me fight. I was disappointed that I lost, but she was happy I was safe. And whether you win or lose, you have to improve. Improvement's a big thing. You learn, practice, execute, and then improve. You take your teammates, your friends, wherever you're at, and just practice. I mean, if you're practicing with friends, you're not going to go hard on them. You're just going to move, hey, come over here. If you practice teammates, let it out. Just go. Practice your submissions and your movements. You're thus leading me to becoming a professional. I became a pro. I improved in my skills, and my trainer thought it was time for me to go pro. So I dropped a weight class and jumped in. The rules change. You get elbows and knees and a couple other things, and the excitement was overwhelming. It was so awesome. But there's a head game behind that. It's not only a physical thing. You got to be mentally prepared for this. If you're not ready before you step in that cage, you already lost. First person to one out of the cage loses. Nerves are there, anxiety is there, and excitement's there. You got to battle with all of these different things just to keep it going. You got to keep level. And lucky for that, you have support. Friends, family, teammates, you lean on them. It's a big deal. They're there for you. You're feeling emotional, you're feeling broke down, you go to them. You're feeling excited, you're feeling stoked and ready to go, you go to them. That's just how it is. They're there for you, and whether it's a fan, friend, family, teammate, they're there. Now, round one, I always touch gloves. Not everybody wants to, but a lot of them do. It's a sign of respect. If not, just go. And I'm normally nervous before that first initiation, but after that first exchange, the nerves shaking off. I just go. And then everything just comes comfortably. A lot of people say you leave technique out, But if you keep it there, it's good. Now, in between rounds, round two, there's a mental game. Am I winning? Am I losing? Confidence, is it high? Is it low? Do I want to engage again? This fight right here, as you see, I told my trainer, I'm tired. He's all, no, you're not. You can be tired after the fight. I said, okay. So I went in there, threw the guy, and submitted him. I'm glad I didn't quit. Now, round three, if it happens to make it here, then you're solid, ready to go. That means you guys haven't been able to finish. You're tired. Are you exhausted? You have to push, push, push no matter what. That last 10 seconds of fight can be a brawl or it can be technique. You can snag that submission, you can knock them out, or vice versa. You just got to keep going. Finishes. Submissions, KOs, TKOs, disqualifications, decisions, and blood loss. Yes, you can get the fight to stop due to blood loss. If the ref feels you can't continue, he'll stop it. Now, a big thing is don't leave the decision to the refs. You never want that. If you don't want to feel gypped, don't do that. Either way, whatever happens, the aftermath, you must be respectful. Your celebrations are awesome. Go for it. Feed the crowd. They like seeing you. They'll pull more inventory, ticket sales, and all that. They might give you mic time, but either way, exit respectfully. Don't get all mad at the other dude if you won. Don't get mad at the crowd if they're booing you. Importance. It's not for anger. It's a sport. Have fun with it. That's the thing. If you're not having fun, you lose. Automatically, you don't win. You win, you lose. You just got to have fun. Not every fighter is a jerk. I'm very friendly. I believe. I hope. Smash and thrash. Just do your thing. And I thank you for listening.